President-elect Joe Biden had a contentious discussion about executive power, police reform and his cabinet appointments in a call with civil rights leaders on Tuesday, according to leaked audio excerpts of the call published by The Intercept. "We don't care about throwing fists in the air and the symbols. We want the substance. The Joe Biden I know is substance. The Kamala Harris I know is substance," Sharpton, an MSNBC host, said on the call. "We need it now more than ever, and I would hope on the first day you start doing things with your executive orders to restore some dignity to law enforcement in our community and to voting." Biden's cabinet nominees, if confirmed, would represent a number of firsts for the federal government. Former Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen would be the first woman to serve as Treasury Secretary, retired General Lloyd Austin would be the first African American to lead the Pentagon, Alejandro Mayorkas would be the first Hispanic American to be Secretary of Homeland Security and Marcia Fudge would be the first black woman to lead the Department of Housing and Urban Development. Neera Tanden would also be the first woman of color to lead the Office of Management and Budget, Avril Haines would be the first female Director of National Intelligence and Cecilia Rouse would be the first woman to chair the Council of Economic Advisers. Whether Biden is able to get some of his more controversial nominees, like Tanden, who has vocally criticized Republican lawmakers, and Austin, who needs a waiver as a recently retired member of the U.S. military, will hinge in large part on whether Democrats prevail in Georgia and attain a slim Senate majority. But even in that instance, Biden will have little room for error at just a 50-50 split with Harris as the tiebreaker, meaning he will have to keep the Democratic caucus together on any vote in which he cannot win over Republicans. The fact that Harris's status as vice president-elect is the only things giving Democrats a chance at a Senate majority has proved a rhetorical minefield for Republicans, who have largely stood by Trump and refused to recognize Biden as president-elect. On Thursday, Trump campaign manager Bill Stepien said in a statement that, "Control of the U.S. Senate is at stake," in the runoffs, a tacit acknowledgement of Biden's victory. Progressive Representative Khanna wants Biden to circumvent Senate on cabinet appointments if necessary. Forbes Biden creates diverse COVID-19 advisory board to contrast with Trump. Forbes why some Republicans have already vowed to block Biden's budget. Chief nominee Neera Tanden. Forbes Biden names more cabinet picks with focus on diversity and climate change. Forbes